Hello and welcome to the PVsell demonstration of the data sheets that are available from the dashboard here. We can see that we're looking at a sample project that's located in Brisbane, 3 kilowatts system size and a system price of $7,000 after STCs are discounted. Each of these links clicks through to showing a summary data sheet. The first one is the summary table of the information that's presented on the dashboard, just in textual form. The next one shows the individual output and compared to load and the amount of generation that's sent out to the grid versus what's offset, and a number of other factors on an hourly basis for the year. There's also some information there presented on the average PV import price, which is the effective price displaced even when there's time of use involved, how much of that energy is export to the grid, and the variance that's been applied to that data sheet. You won't need to use that one very often, but it's there in case you're a power user. What's more commonly be used is your DCF analysis, and that's an analysis of the cash flow in each year. So you have your upfront system costs less your STCs, bringing you a $7,000 upfront investment, and then your amount of revenue that you're getting from offset consumption and export power. Indeed, if you have demand charges in place, you'll see some of that. There'll also be commercial factors which pop up here, such as depreciation, if they're applicable. That information can also be printed out using the print icon there. Cash flow is a similar screen, but this shows your electricity consumption, your electricity revenue versus your electricity expenditure on your standard electricity bill. And so it's whereas the DCF looks at your system in isolation of your electricity bill, this one looks at it in comparison to your electricity bill. So what is your net expenditure that remains, both on annual terms and in cumulative terms. You also see information about the assumptions of the electricity price rises that we have entered here as well. Again, you can print this information, removing all the headers, etc., by clicking on the print button. So it'll pop up on your screen and with the information shown there. Now, with each of these data sheets, you can select them individually to print as well, as we saw that little print icon, or you can select to print them together. We'll run through printing in another tutorial.